Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's really early in the morning and I'm working on a bit of a time restraint, so we'll see if there ends up being an extended. I always have to preface that if I'm also watching my baby, which I am. So, yeah, if you're new here, my name is Satori. I'm 25. I'm a psychic medium, and I might have a message for you. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you find this helpful. I've got my TidyCal link in my channel bio. And yeah, to become a member, click the join button below to get access to extended content. And yeah, let's go. Channeling with my notebook today, just scribbling and seeing what comes through. Hmm. This is so random, but someone here recently ran into someone that bullied them from high school, or it could have even been online. But I'm seeing someone that wasn't the greatest in school is in your aura, like someone that maybe someone from your hometown. I'm just getting someone that was very stagnant, is in your energy. And I wonder if this person was mean to you to your face or behind your back and you heard about it. You could be dealing with something in your life right now where someone's doing something behind your back and it's really hurting you because you know about it, or you've known about it for a while. So maybe that wound keeps getting reopened and re-triggered because you're dealing with gossip and very immature energies. Yes, very immature people that you're dealing with. I'm getting mm, I needed a blueberry. Okay, yeah. If they recently reached out to you, it's because they feel guilty for what they did to you or for whatever they said about you. Um, I'm getting that you have become a lot more reserved. Now, this is very specific, and I don't wish this on anyone, but I know it's what someone here has dealt with. You've also dealt with an ex-partner that refused to let go of you and the control that they felt they had over you. Um, you're just dealing with a lot of people that want to be controlling about how things go. Um, it's like it's like when you walk through a time machine and you're back in high school and it's the same people doing the same things. Excuse me, guys. I really did just wake up. But Spirit was like, you gotta get going. And I was like, okay, okay, I'm going. I'm going. Um, keep seeing worms in my head. So worms are symbolic for you've had some worms in the soil that are crawling out that want to show themselves. That's like a weird way of putting it, but that's how I see it. I'm getting something about you could be feeling sad because you feel like you just feel someone's toxicity, and or yeah, you're feeling someone's toxicity. It's making you sad because it's all the same. It's all the same. It's the same behavior from years ago, and you're like, really? Y'all haven't changed at all. Um, you haven't changed, y'all haven't changed. Um, really? Like, there's just this energy of your inner child was like, I was hoping that things would be different. Like, I was hoping things would be different. Maybe this person reached out. It could be family as well that hasn't changed, but it's all the same wound. It all goes back to the same thing. To the time when you were a teenager and a lot of things were outside of your control. And maybe you were dealing with some bullies at school or some kids that really didn't understand what you were going through, and maybe they felt bad about that and have never apologized, but they've tried to like subtly be a part of your life, maybe even in the background, just as a way to make it up to you, but really it's nothing. Um, I'm getting that, I'm getting that when it comes to you, you have some people that are like, well, it's almost like they'll see you struggling, panicking, going through something, and they're like, well, I don't really know how to help you. But when it's them, they kind of expect everyone to understand what they need. Um, yeah, this really could be one person in particular from school, um, or from your past. It could also be, again, family, but I'm really just feeling like this is frustrating me, because you can't tell this person or these people straight up what they're doing is harmful because they won't listen. They won't understand and they'll probably play the victim. Like that's exactly what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. And you're just gonna, uh, I'm getting, hold on. I'm getting, you're gonna just, you know what it's giving? When someone is like, well, sometimes it just is what it is, right? Like, say you're going through something dark and someone's like not really wanting to deal with you, so they're just either really quiet or it is what it is. And this would be one of those situations where they're like, yeah, sure, I can be there for you. Lies. Um, or they're even offering to be there for you, but when it comes down to actually being there for you, where are they? Crickets. They don't check in on you or think about you the way that you think about them, and you know that to be true. Like this person or these people are just incredibly selfish. It's selfishness. Mm-mm. They don't feel nice. It's like looking into a past version of yourself and going, damn, I can't believe I used to be similar to that. It sounds mean, but like it's true because I feel like when you used to hang out with them or be around them the most was when you were the saddest and didn't know how to cope. So you were just living the same old life. Um, yeah, just I'm getting you're gonna have to set a boundary that they will not understand. Okay. Um, you're gonna have to like slip away. So if it is a friend, you're probably like distancing yourself, if that makes sense. Like, um, if it's a family member, same thing. Whoever it is, whatever you're having to distance yourself from, you know, spirit really does understand why you're doing it. Because at the end of the day, most people wouldn't put up with a fraction of what you've dealt with from these people or this person. Um, Feeling hurt. So yeah, just check in with your inner child. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab my drink. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking good. Okay, right. So someone here literally had a situation where their friend stole their partner or tried to steal their partner. Friend. That's crazy. Fuck that. You know, that actually bothers me for you. Um, okay, let's see. solar plexus healing. So it would help you guys a lot to do solar plexus healing right now. You could sit with a solar plexus frequency. Feel free to do some research on that. But a sense of empowerment is meant to come from healing the solar plexus, where there has been a sense of insecurity. Um, you could have some insecurities that just directly date back to high school. So I feel like Spirit wants there to be an emphasis on healing from feelings of deep rejection. Um, Take time to do that because those are the feelings that haven't been touched as much because maybe we don't know how to do that or we haven't known where the feelings of insecurity are coming from. Right. So you have some feelings of like, I'm not good enough in the shoulders as well. Um, all right. Yeah, I kind of want to pull some form of oracle card. Um, okay. Visions of Duality Tarot. Hello. You have care. You have care. I keep hearing you love yourself enough to not behave the same ways you did before. I'm picking up on Gemini energy being in the big three for somebody here. Um, you're especially learning that lesson if you are that Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus or Mercury. I'll take those. Number 17, here and now. Okay. So there's a reason why people want to talk to you now, why people want to reestablish a connection with you now. Some people in the past that used to be very in tune with your emotional state but didn't care about making it better, those people are kind of going to be brought to you at this time. You know what you're going to feel? You're going to feel that some people want to make eye contact with you and sit with you and be there for you. And that's going to be maybe one or two people. And then you have this chaotic energy of, well, who knows what comes tomorrow, like, which is fine. But in this case, we're talking about loyalty. We're talking about, okay, you've got people that don't know if they want to be loyal to you, and they don't know if they are loyal to you. They don't know if they want to be. Um, they don't know if they want to be in your life, so they're not making healthy decisions. They don't understand you're about to leave. I don't know what that means, but like it could mean physically leaving, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's just blocking them. They don't understand you're about to leave it behind because of how chaotic and dysfunctional it is. These are people that don't care for themselves, so they don't really care about others the way that they need to. People, I just have to keep reading the energies. Okay, you've got what deck is this? Astrological oracle cards. Wow. Lots of Aries energy. I haven't even pulled anything, but I'm feeling Aries. Okay, you've got Neptune. Hold on, we have two cards that want to come out. Neptune and Libra. Okay, water energy, air energy. Neptune, Libra. Okay, Libra's a little bit more of a passive energy. This Neptune energy is more emotional. You're having to leave behind people that are not as emotional as you, or they don't care about their emotions the way that you do. You deeply care for your inner child, and it shows. Okay, with this Neptune energy, you said, fuck this. I don't want your chaos, okay? I don't want your confusion. I don't want your mixed messages. I don't want your friend request on Facebook. I don't want your confusing ass energies. Go away. You are definitely a light in the world, okay? You attract energies that are more interested in taking from you, and then you also attract energies that are willing to do better for you. It's just looking like lately you've been drawing out some energy vamps, okay? And kind of like their fangs are just out for the world to see. Um, it's gonna be kind of astonishing just how much they're being exposed. It's like they've been injected with a truth serum. The truth of how they feel is coming out, um, in their behavior and how they're acting, potentially passive aggressively. You've got on the bottom Capricorn energy. I've been pulling this one a lot recently. Um, Capricorn energy is about staying put for the time being, staying set, staying centered where you're at. That rhymed. But I'm feeling an Aries energy, which is like kind of giving the opposite of Capricorn at most of the time. Capricorn's like, I'm settled into what I'm doing. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to stay sat where I'm at. Can't do that anymore. Um, or you're not going to be able to do that in the near future. But for the time being, you're going to feel pretty fucking sat. Okay. You're going to like really lean into where you're at. Um, Stay centered, make the most of it until you can leave. I don't know if that makes sense for anyone. What else do you need from this deck? You have Mars energy. Yeah, that's that fire I was picking up on. Aries energy specifically. Aries Sag energy. Okay, Aries Sagittarius. Kicking ass, taking names, okay? Bond, James Bond. You're Bond, James Bond. No, but really though, like Bond, you are slipping out through the night, okay? 007 style. Gonna have to. Cancer energy. You're a big feeler, but you're rare because you know that your feelings are not other people's responsibilities. Like my feelings are not their responsibility. Like I've got to ground myself, take care of myself. Yeah, if you had set some plans and motions with these people or this person or whatever, you're gonna go back on them. You're gonna go, yeah. It looks like some people were really close to getting what they wanted from you, and then their fangs came out, and you're like, oh, so close. You almost had me. Not quite. Just not quite. Yeah, you thought you had me, but you didn't. So, um, mm, let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm cramping. I know it's a TMI, but that's why I'm making the face I'm making. I don't want y'all to be confused. Whew. Okay. I get pretty intense cramps personally. Okay. I want to pull more from the Visions of Duality deck because I just love this deck. It's a beautiful deck. Very real energy, very balanced. Okay. Duality, am I right? You've got the Death card coming out. You know what it's giving? Drink my Kool-Aid. Come on. Come on in. The water's warm. Drink the Kool-Aid. Take a sip of the Kool-Aid. And you're like, hey, your Kool-Aid is not good for me. It's poisonous energetically. So I don't want to drink your Kool-Aid. Okay? I don't want to drink your Kool-Aid. You didn't drink the Kool-Aid. You're not drinking the Kool-Aid. Okay, you've got healing. Yeah. I keep hearing piss poor morally from a song. It's called Live Your Life. It came through recently. Gonna be a shining star, fancy clothes. I can't remember the key or whatever it's in, but um priorities are not in place because you're piss poor morally or something like that. I don't know what the lyrics are, but that's the message. You're dealing with a person or individuals that have terrible morals. They don't have good morals, okay? Three, visions made prophecy. Visions made prophecies. I've never pulled this card, like ever, from this deck, and I've had this deck for a couple of years. I mean, if I have pulled it, to be fair, I haven't used this deck as much as I've used the other ones. Visions made prophecies. Okay. And you have care again. This one came out again. Visions made prophecy. Can I clarify that with astrological card? This one. You have Capricorn. Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just okay. Yeah, there's one thing in particular that you need to get off your chest that is probably not going to be understood at the time that you get it off your chest, but you still have to get it off your chest. It's kind of like it's like a to some people or one person in particular, they're not going to see it coming because this is could be someone that's like, this Capricorn energy. They're very sat. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me pause. That's so bright. Okay. So, mm, yeah, you're going to have to disrupt the person or the people that don't want you to disrupt them because it's quite literally your job to come in and disrupt their flow. Their flow was toxic, okay? They got in a routine or a consistent, like, they were consistently living in a toxic way or have been. I know sometimes it sucks being the one to call things out, but you're better on this side than you are on theirs. Just keep that in mind. I would rather you be betrayed by this person than you be this person. Does that make sense? Okay, so just to flip the perspective, you would rather be on the winning side of it and be alone than be on the losing side of it and be consistently going through what this person is going through because of their lack of love for themselves. So, yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful for somebody. If I get to do an extended reading, it'll be up after this one. I don't know if my baby's kind of waking up, so it'll probably not happen, but I'm appreciative of you guys. Thank you for being here. Again, private sessions are linked in the TidyCal and my channel bio. Um, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join as a member below, click the join button. Yep. Appreciate y'all. See you soon.